Thank you, Mimi. Your Majesty, First Vice President of Spain, Secretary General of the Latin American Secretariat, authorities, members of the Board of Trustees, representatives of the Foundation Latin America, panelists, dear friends, welcome to this event where we are commemorating the 15th anniversary of the Microfinance BBVA Foundation. First of all, I would also like to express my deepest gratitude to Her Majesty the Queen for her presence and for her unstinting support to our foundation. Thank you very much, Your Majesty. The Microfinance Foundation was created in 2007 to put all our experience in the banking sector at the service of the most vulnerable. The idea was to place the opportunities of this new era within everybody's reach. In this 15 years, the foundation has supported over 6 million vulnerable people, which is a figure which is trebled if you include the families of these people, of these entrepreneurs, particularly female entrepreneurs. The foundation has invested $18 million in microloans geared to low-income entrepreneurs, and we envisage to invest another $5 million until 2025. This is a huge project which has turned the foundation into the first entity in aid for development in Latin America, and it is also the second such entity at a world level. These are microloans which exert a very significant and lasting impact because they help build people their dreams, as our motto for the 15th anniversary says. And I've been privileged to visit many times many of these entrepreneurs to get to know their businesses, a restaurant, a small sewing club, an arepa stall in the middle of a street. These are small businesses which, in spite of their size, are able to transform lives, not just the lives of the entrepreneurs, but also the lives of their families and their communities. So they have an impact which goes beyond the economic impact. And, but there's still a lot to do. During the COVID-19 pandemic, we saw that poverty rates increased. According to the World Bank, 1.4 billion people in the world face financial exclusion. 1/3 of the population in developing countries do not have a bank account. And so the foundation, thanks to digitalization and connectivity, wants to make available such services to millions of entrepreneurs who are longing for a better future. Our focus is always on helping these people progress, providing them with the counseling they need, because these people come from vulnerable areas. So what we do is we visit these entrepreneurs in their homes with a tablet which help them counsel these entrepreneurs. And I've had the opportunity to see these people in action, and they really get to very far-off places. As you will remember, Your Majesty, last year we held a similar event, and we were also honored to have you. We spoke about extending the access to internet to remote areas in Peru and Colombia. We also mentioned at that event that, we have helped 60 such remote areas have access to internet. I also want to speak about training. My mother was a teacher, and my 4 grandparents were teachers, so I can attest to the huge transforming power of education for the lives of people and the role of education as a way of helping people realize their dreams. The foundation every year trains hundreds of thousands of entrepreneurs in digital marketing, finances. This year, 800,000 people will have been trained. The foundation also provides grants and scholarships at highly emotional ceremonies, such as the one we held recently in Colombia. We have implemented a scholarship program at the toughest time, at the toughest stage of the pandemic. And these grants help the children of entrepreneurs go to university. And today we have Kelly Zapata here at the meeting. I don't know where Kelly is, but we will talk to her in a minute, as well as to her mother. They are a clear example of the transforming effect of these scholarships, but I'm going to leave this for later. This is a long-term endeavor that we have with training. The future clearly is in the hands of the young generation. They are the hope of their families, of their communities, and these young people are, I'm sure, going to be capable of improving their countries and improving our world. And this is the main aspiration of their parents and the motivation that pushes them to try and give them a better life. And in the foundation, we are going to work indefatigably to give them all the opportunities they need to keep building dreams. And now I will give the floor to the first Vice President of the Spanish government. Thank you.